I'm Amanda Borges, and this is The Spin on Yahoo Sports. Last season, the Eagles and Jaguars nearly met in the Super Bowl, but now, halfway through the season, they've been fighting to reach 500. I'm joined now by senior NFL writers Terez, Paylor, and Charles Robinson. All right, guys, both teams are 3-4. But Terez, in your mind, who needs a win more on Sunday to keep their playoff hopes alive?
Well, I don't think it's the Philadelphia Eagles. They just won a Super Bowl. You know, good for them. They're fine. I think for the Jacksonville Jaguars, a team that's trying to win a Super Bowl for the first time in their history, a team that is, quite frankly, in hell right now, they need this. You know, they need this kind of win that would show them, hey, we just beat the defending Super Bowl champs. We are as good as we thought. This is a team that has not been right since the Kansas City Chiefs beat them up a few weeks ago. They haven't been right. They've lost 3 in a row. And a very vaunted defense hasn't looked the same. And I believe the defense hasn't looked the same because their offense has been absolute garbage. It is what it is. You know, if you can't run the football without Leonard Fournette, they haven't been able to get any traction. That's why they traded for Carlos Hyde. So Fournette continues to have issues with his hamstring. You know, they need to get Hyde up to speed and ready to go immediately, because if this team can't run the football, they can't win. And I'm going to tell you this right now. This defense has championship aspirations. This offense can't move the ball. It's only going to get worse from here on out for the Jags.
Charles, Philly has been raged by injuries. So what concerns do they have in an NFC East that looks wide open?
Well, yeah, I mean, previously we look at the course of the season. We spent so much time talking about the offense. And then there have been all these defensive struggles, but we've sort of put that on the back burner because we always just sort of assume that, well, they'll get that right. But now you have to look at the defense and go, maybe this might not be right. And you have two sides of the ball to fix, not just the running game, not just getting Carson Wentz protected consistently with an offensive line that's banged up. When you start to lose talent on top of talent, this gets really bad for the Philadelphia Eagles. I think the one interesting thing right now is the Eagles were part of the Amari Cooper negotiation with the Dallas Cowboys and the Oakland Raiders, and that shows the Eagles are willing to make a move before the October 30 trade deadline. They restructured Fletcher Cox's deal to open up some cap space this year and also next year. The assumption was this was for an offensive piece to help balance things out with Carson Wentz. Now it might need to be on defense. So I expect the Philadelphia Eagles to at least be active in making a lot of calls going into the trade deadline to try and balance out this team.
Well, this most certainly is a big game for both teams at the halfway point as they each head into a bye week after this game. Thank you very much, Terez and Charles. For more NFL news, keep it locked on The Spin right here on Yahoo Sports.